to part 19 of the Lyekka 100 Baby Challenge, and in this episode, we are introducing the new man, for starters. What do I do with that list? Remington Merrill. Yeah. Thank you for your cameo in this series. It really helped. So, what number does that make him now? I mean, considering how many baby daddies we had so far. Oh my gosh, we're going down the list here. We already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's baby daddy number 9. Considering we're trying to get up to 25, he's baby daddy number 9. And what else is going on in this episode? We work on skills while she's pregnant. I mean, what else is there to do besides get pregnant and work on skills? This episode, it's a short episode, so it's like 2 video clips. Video clip of her getting pregnant, and then the next video clip is just 15 minutes of her working on skills. Oh boy. I don't see how y'all watch this. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Everybody has their thing. Everybody has their preference. I'm tired. I just woke up. And it's like 4 in the morning. Almost 5 in the morning. I do sleep. I'm so tired. So I got some tea. For a while, I didn't have any tea, so we went out. Frank, we went out and got some groceries, and I got a case of tea. Walmart I went to only had 1 case of green tea mixed berry. They only have 1 freaking case. I wanted to get 2 cases, but I still got a second case, but it's something that Zoe like iced tea peach flavor, and it's like zero sugar. She doesn't eat a lot of sugar. She's not. She's naturally hyper. She don't need a bunch of sugar. She just got. It says like 100% taste, no sugar. The peach tea. Yeah, that could be her tea. Just out of my. Because I only brought up 1 bottle and left the other case. Because I couldn't carry up 2 bags of groceries in a case of my tea. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring everything up. So I took in at least a bottle of her tea and brought it up. And she finished that. She annoyed the crap out of me and Frank until we brought up the other case. She was also looking for my tea. It's like, that was the last case at Walmart. No, I'm not giving you have the last tea of the last case at Walmart. No way. It's mine. And then, so I ended up getting her tea. I got her tea for a reason. There's no way. Because I don't like peach tea. I don't. Maybe it will so she don't waste it. I'll drink it. Because she'll open her bottle of tea. She'll drink about half of it. She goes to bed the next day. She won't drink the tea that's like she opened the next day. Opened the day before, and it's the next day, and she won't drink it. Guess I'll have to. I have to get used to peach tea. And this one's good. This is the low sugar one. This is the no sugar one. Like, this is the diet, pretty much. Yeah, this is pretty much diet. It's only got 5 calories. The caffeine, ooh. I just looked at Frank's caffeine. I mean, he's got that pure leaf black tea, and it's unsweetened with lemon. All that was so terrible that I needed the caffeine boost because I didn't have any tea at the time. I'm like, how do I need tea? So I ended up drinking some of his, and it was so nasty. So maybe if it didn't have lemon, I probably could have drank it, but Oh gosh, it was so terrible. But I needed a caffeine boost. I wasn't gonna drink coffee. No freaking way. I was not gonna drink coffee. Anything but coffee. What about with caffeine? I wish Swiss Miss still made pick-me-up. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Or any of my viewers remember Swiss Miss making a brand called Pick-me-up. It's one of their breakfast blends. I wish they still made that. They made that in over a decade. And they made that in a decade. Of course, 2 of the computers are broken. Oh, that's nice. I gotta fix that. You know, it's good to hire a maid to clean up after your toddlers. The rules, they don't say anything about having a maid is because they only say something about having a nanny. Only your Sim's allowed to take care of your... You can't have a nanny. I'm not having a nanny. I have a maid. Because toddlers make messes. And that's what they do. So, it's good to have a maid to clean up that mess. Anyways, what else is there to talk about? I'm planning on uploading to the 22nd. I'm not uploading on the weekend, of course. But on the 20%, 22nd, I will be uploading. Just letting you all know. And then after that, I'm not going to be uploading for a week because I'll be on vacation. I'll still be working on videos, but I won't be uploading. Okay, I can still work on commentary. I don't have to watch a video to make commentary. As long as I write down how long each episode is before I go anywhere. So I know how long to record commentary for. I think I've done this before, so... As long as it has the summary, I should be okay. I should have her do knitting. I do have a knitting thing for her to do in the next house. Because when I built this house, it was before Nifty Knitting came out. So... Anyways... Lyekka, you know, if you're pregnant, you can work on electronics and not get... You can't die. You get shot, because pregnant Sims don't die. That's a bonus. Also, when she's in her new house, she's like right on the mountain. And, I was gonna have her doing some skiing, snowboarding, mountain climbing, stuff like that. Turns out you can't do it while you're pregnant. You can't. Pregnant Sims can't ski, they can't mountain climb. So there's only certain times she can go mountain climbing. There's only a short window. She can do all that before she gets pregnant again. I didn't think about that. Until I got her on that mountain. But here's the thing, she's right on that mountain. If you climb to the peak, to the very top of the mountain, there's like this patch of land you can build on. I'm thinking about that. Because Little Simsy did it. I think it was your Little Simsy. Or yeah, Little Simsy. It was Little Simsy, I think. Who did that. Just so she could build on top of that land. There's like a spot you can build on. Right on the very top of the mountain. I'm going to do that. I'm not kidding, get Lyekka up there. And I'm going to do a build video where she's on top of that mountain. I don't remember how big the land is. I think it's only like 20 by 20 or something. We'll figure something. I built on 20 by 20 before. I built a little leg on 20 by 20. Remember that when I did the second generation Stanley Tweedle? And the second generation Stan that was in the alien, as procreating with aliens. he went to Sixham to build the futuristic Lex house. We're gonna do a similar thing, except it's Lyekka, and she's gonna go to the top of the mountain. She's gonna build a winter Lex house there. It's gonna be so cool. I want it to be big enough to have a lot of stuff in it, so it's gonna be built on one level and have a basement. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna have a basement. It depends how big the land is. I want her to try and get her mountain climbing skill up and try and get up there to the top of the mountain. I mean, the problem is she's not going to have somebody to watch her kids. Yeah, like I said, there's only a short window she can do this because most of the time she is pregnant. And you can't mountain climb when you're pregnant, and it sucks. You can do anything else while you're pregnant. You can drink alcoholic beverage and your babies develop alcoholic fetal syndrome. You can have that. Isn't that messed up? I think that's what it's called, right? That when you drink too much while you're pregnant, it can really affect your child. But that's okay. You can do that. You just can't do yoga. You can't do swimming. Stuff of which is healthy because you can't supposed to exercise when you're pregnant. As long as you do it right. I mean, there's certain exercises you can do while you're pregnant. But you can drink alcoholic beverages? What the heck, Sims? What the freaking heck? Like underage drinking. You can have underage Sims drinking. That's okay. Maybe in other countries the drinking age limit is different, but here in the U.S. I know it's 21. And the ones that go into high school ain't 21. They're 17. It's funny how kids, they go from babies to age 2 to age 10 to age 17, and then they're young adults, so that they age up to 21. And they age up, and then they're like 30. Middle age, of course, is like 35. So you go from newborn to 2 years old to 10 years old to 17 years old to 21 years old to 35 years old, and then to 60 when you age into an elder. So, anyways, this is going to talk about the next 5 minutes. This is a short video thing, because I know I do have a long video right now. I'm trying not to wake up my husband, okay? Looks like Zoe has half a bottle of tea open, peach tea. I guess I'll drink it, because Zoe won't. She'll waste it, so I guess I'll have to drink it. I don't mind drinking it from her. I don't care. I'll just wipe the spit off with my shirt and I can drink it. Not a problem. Or just pour it into a glass. Not a problem. So what else is there to talk about? Other than the 23rd, I'm leaving for Kentucky for vacation. COVID or no COVID. But I'm just trying to hydrate myself with a caffeinated beverage here, because all I do is sleep and I'm still tired, and I want to caffeinate myself with tea. I'm a tea person. I'm not a coffee person. I don't drink hot tea or anything. I just drink iced tea. I'm an iced tea person. I grew up on it. What are you talking about? When I was a little kid, my mom usually either pitchers of Kool-Aid or then transitioned to pitchers of tea. We also had iced tea a lot, so So I just grew up on tea. I remember as a kid watching tea boil on the stove, where you have a pot of water, like a small pot of water, with some tea bags in it, and let it boil on the stove for a certain amount of time, and then you pour it into the container. You add some sugar in it, water, and stir, and then wait for that to be cold enough to drink. I grew up on that. So it's me being a tea person isn't as normal. As far as pre-recording, I'm changing the subject here. But as far as pre-recording goes, I'm at I just finished episode 35. And by episode 35, we just had kids 27 and 28. And we're pregnant with babies 29 and 30. So that's 20 kids to go. Some of my kids better have some grandkids. Because seriously, imagine me going to 50. Just by using Lyekka alone. Having 50 kids. I know the 5th generation. I did the season 2 of the Zev Her Baby Challenge. The 5th generation Zev had 50 kids. Oh gosh. This is what I'm going to do. Because none of them's going to have grandkids. You're talking about 24 kids that aged up and moved out, and none of them have grandkids. None of them have kids. That is insane. Why? What did Kai do? Oh great! I'm looking at my printer, and Zoe messed up all the printer paper that was nicely into the printer, and it's messed up. I gotta fix that. I really gotta fix that. After I record, of course. Anyways. What else is there to talk about? When we go into the house halfway through this generation, she's on top of the mountain, it's always cold. So she did her a trait called ice proof, where the cold doesn't bother her, like Elsa from Frozen. The cold doesn't bother her anyway. So I gave that trait to Lyekka, because she's gonna need it. I don't want her to freeze to death. I really don't. I feel bad if she did die from freezing. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for part 9. Well, actually for part 20, where we got some new kids being aboard, and then we got some aging up. So that's good to know. Yep. Got her singing skill up. That's nice. What else can you do? I don't know.